Hey Igor, I figured I'd do like an unlisted video for you, just talking about how I like think about Balatro. So I'll just take you through my decks right now to show you how close I am to beating them all. Not very close. I've only done gold stake wins for a few decks. So blue deck, not there yet. Done yellow deck. I found yellow deck really easy. On the higher difficulties, you struggle with money, so starting with an extra $10 gets you going quicker. Green deck. I started off, green deck was my favourite deck when I started playing, because I didn't understand how interest worked. Once I did, I switched from that. Pretty much every other deck I've done better with at this point, apart from black deck. Yeah, black deck you'd think would be good, but missing a hand every round, it's so easy to just throw the run away, I find. It's really tough to get a good run going with the black deck, despite having an extra joker slot. Magic deck's fun, I need to play this more. Nebula as well. The -1 consumable slot is a bit rough, but starting with Telescope is strong. You know, really get a build going quickly if you just focus on one hand. The Ghost deck I love. You start with a Hex card, which can turn... So you get your first Joker, you can immediately make it polychrome, so you get an X-Molt from the start of the game. If you get an Eternal Joker, or 2 Eternal Jokers, you can potentially get the polychrome without the Jokers being destroyed as well. So it's a really fun deck. I haven't really done much with this one. No face cards. I generally like playing a lot of face cards, or at least having a lot of face cards for the 2 Jokers I mentioned before. Checker deck is fun, you know, you pretty much go for flushes the whole game. I need to play this one more. I don't know why I haven't. This one's... seems on paper quite easy. Now, you would think that -1 Joker slot would really hurt you, but no, it's actually quite easy to play with a painted deck. The extra hand size means you're pretty much going to get the cards you need, and also the +2 hand size means you can take spectral cards like Ectoplasm, because the penalty for that is it gives you a Joker slot, but it reduces your hand size by 1. So if you've got a +2 hand size, you're not as affected by that as you would be on other decks. Anaglyph deck is really fun. The final challenge is to beat Gold Stake whilst holding every Joker in the game. And when you do that, the Joker gets a sticker. So with the Anaglyph deck, you get a lot of double tags. So say a tag comes up, so you skip around and you get a negative. If that happens late in the game when you've got like 10 double tags, then you'll get 11 negative Jokers, which can turn a bad run into a good run very quickly. And I think that's the proper way to complete the achievement, or the most efficient way, because you can finish with so many Jokers. Plasma's fun. It's a bit hard to explain how Plasma works, but it's weird. Like for the first 3 rounds of the game, you can just play 2 pairs, and as long as they're like high enough, that'll be enough with the way that Plasma works. Erratic's a weird one. I just re-roll until I get a lot of queens or kings. Red deck, this is the one you start with, isn't it? So I got gold stake on that the other day. The extra discard really helps. And yeah, that's it. So I'll go red deck on white stake, because that's the difficulty you've got. Okay. You know what? On a gold stake, I might take that just to get my economy going quickly. So, you don't even need a Joker to beat these 3. So you can use these rounds to sort of build up money. What we got? Alright, this is where I do really badly. So I'll get rid of the low cards. I usually try and play something high. Try and one-shot the first one. I'm going to try for a full house. Got it. Lovely. You probably know this, but like if you can get a straight where the lowest card is an 8, that's like a way of one-shotting this round. So I'll try and go for the straight, or if I start getting doubles like a 2-pair like I did there, I'll transition to trying to get the full house. That's really tempting. So we could play straights with Odd Todd. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, okay, so now I should be strong enough to just try and generate money. I'm going to try and go for the highest rate. 765. There we go. What was it? I was told to go for straights because when you level them up, they scale really well compared to other ones. That would probably... I know I said I'd save money, but that's us sorted, I think. We'll be pretty strong now. Really? Come on, game, I want to save money. That's going to be more, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably better for us. And I'll save the rest for interest. Probably play that and get away with it. I was looking for a flush, but I got a full house. Sorry if you can hear me slurping my coffee as well. Now, I'm going to go for that for the money. Just need a queen. Okay. I shouldn't be discarding this few. I kind of want to get another full house, I think. Okay, no, straight. Fair enough. Okay, so I've hit my interest cap. I treat 25 as 0 because you get the maximum interest as long as you stay above 25. What's the boss? Diamond cards debuffed. That's absolutely fine. I'm not going to spend any more money. So we have a full house, but no, no spades. I'm going to play this just to get rid of it. I could have discarded and tried to get like a flush or something that would one-shot this, but it's fine. I don't really mind. So 10, 9... I don't think... I'm just going to see how this scores. So that's going to be 8 malt plus 78 chips. Let's see. There we go. Now this is a scaling malt. I don't normally go for this because I like, when I take my booster packs, I actually want to keep them. Rerolls cost 2 less. We could go for that. That's a scaling malt I like to take. And I'm going to take ice cream too because it's going to lower our money a little bit. But it means we're going to be one-shotting the next few rounds and just making more money, which is going to get that stronger. Oh, that's a shame. Need a 3. If I get a 3... Nearly a straight flush. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, play that one. No brainer. Now that's scaling malt if we re-roll, and we've made re-rolls cheaper, so that might be the move. Always open spectral packs, even if it hurts your money. Enhanced face cards. Money. The money will help us. I think I'm going to immolate. I don't normally, but I'm going to. Makes us a lot stronger. I might get that instead of that. Oh, lovely. Okay, so I can afford a lot of rerolls to get that strong now. Oh, come on now. I think we can transition away from you now. X-Malt is huge. As the game goes on, you want to be moving away from chips, and moving into X-Malt, Plus Malt, and X-Malt. And eventually what I find is, if you're using planet cards to upgrade your hands, eventually you're going to start getting all your chips from how upgraded the hands are. And eventually you can even transition purely to X-Malt. As long as you've upgraded your stuff enough, then yeah, you can sort of pivot away from chips and then Plus Malt sequentially. That card never goes off. It says 1 in 4 chance. I don't know if you've noticed this, but a 1 in 4 chance seems to be like a 1 in 10. It almost never goes off. See, if I get rid of you, for you, no, I'm going to keep you. One more reroll. I just need a jack. There we go. Now if I kept the spade buff, I would put the faces at the end so that it gets the most plus malt it can before this gives it X malt. You know, you want the biggest number possible to be multiplied by this. But I don't have that, so it doesn't matter. So I think I'm going to try and get up to like 50, and then I'll get rid of this. I've not been opening these that much. I probably should. Yeah. Alright. Now I'm going to open this. I'm looking for a blue seal or like a steel card. Lovely. And it's gold. Really need anything else here. I would, if I'm going to take anything here, I'd probably take the high card so we can get more high straights on the go. One reroll. Yeah, fuck it. So whatever hand, we need to win with a straight, really, if we can. Queen, Jack, 10, 9. Did I discard an 8 just now? I did. Oh, I'm dumb. I shouldn't have discarded that. So we need a king, really, don't we? 10, 10, 10. Come on, king. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to level up our straight even more. What's our straight looking like now? Yeah, look, we're already over 100 chips with it. Now, I picked that because it was giving us 100 when I don't discard. Really, if we can guarantee that we're going to be playing a lot of straights, I could get rid of this chips card now. But I can't guarantee that, so I'll keep hold of it for now. Now, if I had Mime, that would copy the blue seal, so I'd get 2 upgrades per thing. At that point, I would probably try and win with high cards, just to start getting that level up. Because really, our straights are strong enough now. We just need plus mult and X mult, really, to amplify the chips. That is huge for the run. Taking that immediately. Now, I think I'm not going to spend anything else this run. Well, okay. Yeah, I'm going to take you. Okay, we can start focusing on high cards a little bit. You know, in the background, I'm going to start getting my high cards up, because eventually I would like to transition to that kind of build. So again, we need a 10, and I've already started stacking my deck with 10s. Yeah, we've got 5 10s. There we go. Man, white stake spoils you. Like, after struggling on gold stake for so long, this would help with the high, what do you call it, build? High cards. I can't really justify getting rid of you yet. You, I could, because of the interest the interest problem we just fixed. I can't. Right, okay, on the higher difficulties, once you start getting eternal jokers, that's when you can start thinking about using that. So I'm going to put my blue seal on something low that I'm probably not going to be using. I really want to buy you and replace that with that. But we don't have... You know, this is X-Molt, but it's situational. It has to be on a face guard. And it activates before all your other X-Molts do. Plus Molts, rather. Alright, let's move on to the next round. I'm getting really lucky with these high straights. Okay, that's on the move now. That's cool. So, okay, before 25, I was treating a 0 because of that voucher. Now 50 is the new 0. Really, we need it as high as possible to get that up as high as possible. Now, this is a bit of a shit one. I don't pick that unless I have the dice, because, well, again, 1 in 4 is more like 1 in 10. Ah, fuck, right, okay. I just messed up. So because that's given us X mult, I should have put those plus mult on different cards. With the idea being the face card should always be played last, so it gets the most benefit from all the plus mult. 1 reroll. Okay, I've just dipped below 50, but that's okay, because I'm going to sell that. I don't need it. That puts us back at 50, so we're getting the maximum interest. First hand drawn face down. That sucks. I'm just going to discard the first hand. Ah, so lucky again, man. Again. So this... This should be the first face card played, I think. And... I guess I'll play... I want to make it glass because it'll break. I think we should make the 10 glass because we've already got a lot of 10s. Or one more 10 than we should. So play that first or second. Because they're both giving us 2 malt. So I'm going to play you first and you second. I think that's the biggest number we can get. There we go. I think it's time. I think it's time to get rid of you or you. You. Do we want the reroll machine? Gonna save the money, I think. 1 reroll. Could play a flush, but I think my luck's running out with these high straights. Oh, come on. See, my problem now is I'm keeping these blue seals. Maybe I should be trying to win with a high card now. Because of that. Yeah, I guess when I had the 3 jacks, I should have tested how well a high card would do under these circumstances. But it's alright. Jack 10, 9, 8. I'm going to get rid of this blue seal. There we go. So we want the 10 first, because that's not going to be affected by that. And then this, again, trying to get the biggest number possible. Take the Arcana. What's going to give us more money? That will give us more money. So that's getting pretty strong now. Might do a few more rerolls with this just to get it up. That's a fun one to take. I can't really justify it right now. I'm just going to play that to see where I'm at, I think, with the high cards. Nowhere near enough. I don't know, we probably could. We got our straight again. What I want is for my straights to get weaker, or the levels to get difficult enough for me to get nearly there with a straight and then finish it off with a high card. It would be good to have that. Oh, this one sucks. Okay. Oh wow, the 2 I wanted. So look, 240 chips for a straight now. If I can get the high cards up, then I can get rid of this and look for some X malt. it's not working. It's not working. Play a full house. I guess that's what I'll do. So, I want you first. And then you last, because that's getting some malt from that. So this is the final X malt. And that'll be the biggest number. And it wasn't enough. I can probably play like 2 or 3 high cards to get us there now. That's great. Okay, so if I play you... Great, so I can play this one and I'll get 2 upgrades for my high cards. Cool. Start getting some good chips on the high cards. It's going to take a while on that. That gives us 50 chips and it's going to be boosters as well. I think I have to open these. Nothing good. Damn it. Ah, that sucks. Okay. Do I just want faces and just try and focus on high cards for this one? I might do. Let's see how it goes. Oh, okay, yeah, we're fine. This is absolutely fine. And I could have had a flushed straight rather as well. Alright, so I'm starting to be able to transition to high cards here. I'm trying to get the other blue seal to show up. No, it's not going to. Okay. Ectoplasm. I'm gonna take that. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, so we can get another, well, potentially another 2, because I'm starting to really not need this anymore. Lovely. They're only going to be common. No, don't be tempted by that. If I was playing low cards, that'd be amazing, but I'm not, so that was a bit of a dud. At least I got stronger. So again, I just want to get, what do you call it? The blue seals every time if I can. I'm going to play the ace just to get rid of it. Yeah, if I play that, it will count that. It won't beat the game, and it will just hopefully get me a blue seal. So look, by the time I've shuffled, got rid of so many cards, it's only given me 36 chips. That's not that much. It's not really necessary anymore. Tarot Merchant, maybe. Get it for now. Okay. Okay. It's a little late in the game to be getting that to scale. And I'm discarding, so not ideal. Not ideal. Don't plan on playing any of these. I guess 4 of the kind is the most reasonable. Fuck you, coming up again. Oh, you know what? That's better for what I'm doing. If you're just playing high cards, now it's going to be activated by that multiple times. Yeah, that's strong as fuck. All face cards face down. Hang on. Again, just try and get my blue seals. I'm just trying to get rid of stuff at this point. No, I'm gonna play the face. That's more like it. No blue seals. I would get rid of this if I saw some X-Malt come up. Run info, I should get that. It's going to help us focus on high cards more. This one's a bit shit. I don't really want another 4 of a kind. I really want the blue seal, so I think I'm going to get rid of a couple of faces. I'll play this just to get rid of it. Fuck it. So the high cards are getting very strong now. And we're always going to get high card upgrades now because of that Balatro I picked. Judgment. It's not really worth it. That is though. So I'm putting it on the low cards because a 10, if I get strength, I can upgrade the 10 to become a face card, so it works with my build. So I tried and put steals on the cards that I'm not going to be using this run. Same principle with golds as well. Just not getting X-Molt this time. Sucks. Give me faces. There we go. This might win alone because of that steel card. No, really close though. Really close. And we got the blue seal. Lovely. I think we got this. I don't want to jinx it. I'll play only one hand. Oh no. Okay. I might need to play a straight for that then. For the boss. Fuck. This might kill me. I can re-roll it, can't I? Yeah, I can re-roll it. What am I worried about? What am I worried about? I don't really have a reason to look at these. I've got my seals. I've got 2 seals. I could do with more seals, but... Or face cards. Good face cards. Alright, we're taking you. It would be nice to be getting 2 upgrades per thing. Again, chips aren't really necessary at this point, so I think the steel card's going to serve us better. Okay, alright, you can fuck off. You can fuck right off. You can go on you. Yeah, you're on the right thing. Cool. Oh man, we've won. We've won. Okay, I'm calling it now. Calling it now. So I've dipped a little bit of money there because I know at this point that I am fine. I am fine. So try and get the blue seals or the steels up. 1 steel. So I'm going to make these lucky, but I probably won't play them this round because it's a roll of the dice as to whether they're going to give me a benefit. This is a guaranteed benefit. Right, wish me luck. I don't think I need it. Yeah, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. That was so lucky. Okay, so it's not showing us the next boss yet. Hang on. Forces 1 card to always be selected. Okay. That's a pretty easy one. That's a great voucher. That's the upgrade of telescope. So if I get this and keep that in my inventory, it'll give me 1... What does it say it does again? Hang on. Yeah, so for every one of them I keep, I get an extra... It's like that's now a steel card. So I could use that. Excuse me. I could use that and then get another one with the full. This is great. I never get to actually use that voucher. Like, it never just works for me like this. Really? Again? I think the best move here would be to use Hanged Man and try and get rid of some of my lower cards. Let's thin out the deck a bit. So we're padding it with faces and steel cards and blue seals. And then we're thinning out all the unnecessary cards. Alright, so let's get rid of some shit here. I want my blue seals again. 1. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna get rid of a few more face cards than I would normally here. Okay, 2, great, excellent, right. Oh, we don't really need to, do we? Because, yeah, Okay, so we might need to stop upgrading the high card to max out the amount we have here. Hey, 20 gold from that. Lovely. Alright, so we're only upgrading high cards now from these packs. We have to keep those there for the buff. Well, I don't think we have to. We're really strong right now. I think we're far stronger than we need to be beat the boss. I want to open that. Excuse me. Another steel, why not? Early on, I'd take that and just use it for a few rounds, play and make them all gold, and then get rid of it. So I don't need the blue seals anymore. I can focus on steels. All 3 of our steels, lovely. I'll play the lucky again. The more money we get, the more that levels up. Yeah, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. I'm going to take that just because there's nothing really to lose here. Oh, and it worked. Cool. That gave us chips, which we don't need. Now, I've screwed myself here because I can no longer take that. I'd need more slots. So I can skip that. Hanged Man again, or death. I'm going to go Hanged Man. And again, oh, I can't take it though, can I? Alright, fuck it. So, I could re-roll that. I think that's a pretty easy final boss. I could probably just play that and get away with it. I'm not going to play that. I would like it to be one of them, but it probably doesn't even need to be, but in fact it doesn't need to be. I'm just going to play it. GG's, well played. There you go, man. That's kind of... I hope like I did a good job of explaining how I think about shit, and you know, how you start can't normally be how you finish. You kind of got to like realize when it's time to get rid of certain cards. Like I said, you start off needing a lot of chips. By the end of it, if you've done things correctly, you can just pretty much get rid of your chip jokers. You're getting most of your chips just from how leveled up the hand is. And you know, I started on straights because of how well they scale. And in the background, I was working towards becoming a high card build or a pair build. Yeah, that's just how I do it, man. It gets a lot harder on the harder difficulties. You'll come if you do unlock the higher difficulties, you'll come back to White Stake and just breathe a sigh of relief. But yeah, that's how I think about shit. I hope that helps, man.